People have a lot of time right now because of the pandemic. So and time is the only thing that's I think it's the most valuable thing you have in life. It's time, because for example, money, you can always earn more money, but you can never get more time in your life than what you have right now. Like right now is the most time you will ever have in your life. So if you are aware of this, I think it will make you look different into life, because it's very easy to fall into a routine where you go to work, you're tired, you come home, you watch television, maybe you grab a drink, or you eat some crisps, and then it's time to go to bed already before you know, because you don't watch time. And then the next day you get back to work and you start all over again, and you're basically waiting for the weekend to come. And I think it's a very sad way of living. But just by understanding why you are living like this, or why you are unhappy with your situation, you can change it. It's just become aware of it and read books.
No, it's totally true. It's funny because we think exactly the same. You know, I was like that a few months ago. I was like just living my life, and I didn't have my goals written on paper, so I was like just kind of like waiting for good things to happen, but instead of waiting for stuff to happen, I started to understand that I had to change myself if I wanted to get what I want out of life. So that's when I started reading almost every day, a few hours per day, listening to podcasts. And you need to listen to this. Do you know Jim Rohn? Have you heard about Jim Rohn before?
I don't believe so. No? Who is he?
I will send you a link. He is a motivation, a self-development speaker.
Okay.
But like from the old times, from the old days. He's dead now.
Okay.
But what he says started making so much sense to me. I was like, wow, okay, this is the guy, and I started listening to all of his talks, and he is absolutely fantastic. And he said this thing: work hard on yourself than you do on your job. And it makes so much sense.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. And he said, like, work hard on your job, you're gonna make a living.
Yeah.
Work hard on yourself, you're gonna make a fortune.
Yeah.
And it makes so much sense. But you have to listen to him, because just the way he talks.
Yeah.
If you have Audible, his entire collection. Man, that's gonna be the best read that you're gonna have.
Okay, I will put it on my
so amazing.
On my what's it called? My list. Wish list, I think it is.
To read list.
Yeah, to read list, exactly.
Yeah, it's and it changed so much in me on my philosophy, on what I was doing on a daily basis. Instead of complaining about whatever was happening, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do something about it.
Yeah, you take responsibility for.
It changed a lot, and even on my happiness on a day-to-day basis, I used to have like a lot of like negative thoughts during the day, and I would get depressed, whatever, bad situation used to happen. And now not anymore. I'm like all positive, like all the time, even though I don't have a job, I don't have money, and I'm still staying positive. And I think if people understand that, they can just be so much happier in life.
Yeah.
Whatever job they're gonna do, if they're gonna do entertainment like we did,
exactly,
or whatever job they want to do. So yeah.
It's funny. It's funny to see how we met in like a different place, and then when you fast forward a few years, how things line up. It's very interesting to see. I also had no clue we would be talking about this kind of stuff today. But it's very it's very interesting. It's and I think you're completely right. Like just work on yourself. And take responsibility for everything that happens around you. If you take responsibility, even if it's not your fault, then just take responsibility for trusting someone else in not going to make the mistake, and it's gonna really give you like a lot more peace of mind and make you feel just a happier person in general.
Yeah, it's the power of the thought, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's because, like, for example, COVID happened to everybody.
Yeah.
But not everybody reacted the same according to to COVID or coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about how you interpret the situation,
Yeah.
And that's what basically makes the whole difference. You can be miserable about it and worry about it every single day, or you can, like I said, decide to kind of like reverse the situation and use it in your advantage.
Yeah, because when I'm gonna be honest, I think this was one of the better years in my life this year, just because you had to make so many important decisions in how you would handle this situations. For me, it turned out quite quite good. I feel like this year was a year of planting seeds that I will be able to take the fruits from in the next few years. But it's like, I don't know, it feels good to be able to plant those seeds and know that something is gonna maybe come from it. I don't know, I really enjoyed starting new projects. Like for myself, I also started my own company back in July. And I don't know, it feels good to just to build something, because when I was working in entertainment, you were in one place for 6 months, maybe 7 months, depending on the situation, working with one team, and you were building this thing for 6-7 months, and then you start again, like from scratch the next year. Now this is very good to gain experience, because you get a reset button, so you can see what is working for you. How do you enjoy living? What did you do good? What did you which mistakes did you make? But it feels good to finally be able to work on something that's gonna last longer than 6 months, and I really enjoy this.
Your own, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I think I want also for myself. That was not my plan a few months ago, if you asked me. But now I'm like, you know, I want to be like the master of my own future. Like, I mean, I want to be like my own boss, you know, and I want to, a bit like you, create something from your own, something maybe that already exists, but you want to make it your own. If being your own boss, like being an entrepreneur, it's something good.
Yeah, perfect. This is I 100% agree. Like I think that's the way to go, and to live the happiest life, and to be the most to live the happiest life. I think that's a good way of
fulfilled.
Fulfilled. That's true. That's the word I was looking for.
That's the word.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
base. You know, whatever job you're gonna choose. It's what we just said. I'm not going to repeat it again, but it's work on yourself, work on your mindset, what kind of person you are, and it's the base of everything.